Well, this is surprisingly enough Phil Spiro here at last. Better late than never, I always say. And especially when it involves people like Skip James and John Hurt, who are our guests today. And the delay is courtesy of the slowest restaurant in all of Cambridge, right? John, it's good to see you again. It's been a long time since you've been in Boston, hasn't it?
Yeah, that been pretty good. Been a while since I've been in Boston.
And Skip, this is your first time here, isn't it?
My first time.
What do you think of it so far?
I think it's very nice so far. I've been very courteously treated and entertained since I've been here, and I appreciate it very much.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Now, John, you're at the Unicorn through Saturday, isn't it?
Right.
And Skippy, you'll be there with John on what, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I believe?
He'll be there
Or-
through the week, with the possible exception
Oh,
of Wednesday.
through the week, the whole week.
Including
Good.
Tonight.
The voice in the background is bearded Ed Denson of Piedmont Records. Say hello, Ed.
Say hello, Ed.
Thank you. I knew you'd say that. Well, we've spent so much time eating and waiting for that waitress. Why don't we spend some time on music? John,
Yeah.
you got something to play for us?
Yeah, I think I've got something to play for you. I've got to. Louis Collins. Louis Collins and his mother. Mrs. Collins weep, Mrs. Collins moan to see her son Louis leaving home. The angel laid him away. The angel laid him away. They laid him 6 feet under the clay. The angel laid him away. Oh, Bob shot once and Louis shot two. Shot poor Colin, shot him through. The angel laid him away. The angel laid him away. They laid him 6 feet under the clay. The angel laid him away. Kind friend, oh, ain't it hard to see poor Louis in a new graveyard? The angel laid him away. The angel laid him away. They laid him 6 feet under the clay. The angel laid him away. Mrs. Collins weep, Miss Collins moan to see her son Louis leaving home. The angel laid him away. Oh, Bob shot once and Louis shot two. Shot poor Colin, shot him through. The angel laid him away. when they heard that Louis was dead, all the people they dressed in red, angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. They laid him 6 feet under the clay. The angels laid him away. Mrs. Collins weep, Mrs. Collins moan, to see her son is leaving home. The angel laid him away. The angel laid him away. They laid him 6 feet under the clay. The angel laid him away.
In case you just joined us, that's Mississippi John Hurt. And this is Folkside, starting off a little bit late, but better late than never, again for the second time this evening. And we're on WTBS in Cambridge. Well, John, you've got to get over to the Unicorn in a fair spell, so why don't we hear another one or two from you before we go over and hear what Skip James sounds like. I know there are a lot of people in Boston who haven't heard Skip and would like to hear him. So,
you want to hear another one or two from me?
Yeah, sure would. I'll tell you what, John, we've got Al Wilson here with us. Al plays a mighty fine harp, and I know you two have worked together before.
Yeah.
Why don't you two do one together?
Come on, Al.
How about cow hooking? Got to watch out for that mic. We've got all sorts of things in this studio. All set, gentlemen?
All set. Woke up this morning, walked out to the barn. Woke up this morning, walked out to the barn. That old cow, she hooked me with a great long horn. That old cow, she hooked me with a great long horn. That old cow, she hooked me with a great long horn. Ain't gonna be no cow no more. I ain't gonna feed no cow no more. Oh, I ain't gonna feed no cow no more. Oh, yeah. Cow no more. Soon this morning, just for a day. It was soon this morning, and it's just for a day. Well, I had to give this old cow some hay. All to know. Well, I want you people
Cowhookin' Blues. That's one you did the last time you were here with us, wasn't it? John, where you been since we've seen you last? You've been all over the country, haven't you? California?
Yeah, California.
You've been in Europe, too, or were you?
Well, no, I hadn't been to Europe. I taken sick and didn't get to go to Europe.
That's right.
Yeah, but I've been in California, Los Angeles, and Berkeley.
What part of the country you seen that you like the best? Which part?
Berkeley.
You like Berkeley?
Yeah.
Best? The climate, or the people, or what?
Like the people and climate, too.
Well, how about playing us another?
Trouble I've had all my days. Well, you talk about trouble I've had all my days. Trouble had all my days. Leave trouble carry me to my grave. Yep. Trouble carry me to my grave. Couldn't keep from crying. I was walking down the street, just couldn't keep from crying. The girl I love sure was on my mind. Lord, the police arrest me, put me in jail. Police arrest me. I didn't have nobody to come and go my bail. Well, they talk about trouble I've had all my days. Trouble had all my days. Please, trouble, carry me to my grave. What's the matter, baby? Something going on wrong. Oh, what's the matter? Something going on wrong. Went away last night, stayed out all night long. Well, you talk about trouble I've had all my days. Trouble had it all my days. Feel like trouble gonna carry me to my grave. Oh, baby, please don't put me down. Baby, please don't put me down. I declare you the sweetest girl in town. Well, you talk about trouble I've had all my days. Please, trouble, carry me to my grave. Well, you talk about trouble I've had all my days. Trouble, leave trouble, carry me to my grave.
Yeah, talk about that trouble, John. Gee, I wish we had some more time that we could have started earlier, but I know you've got to get along to the Unicorn with Ed there. So, you all go down to the Unicorn and see John there if you want to see him, because that's where he'll be, right? Okay, thank you very much, John. Really wish you had more time. But we have got Skip James here, don't we? There he is, coughing away. John and Skip are just shaking hands till they see each other again, because Skip is going to be down at the Unicorn also. I guess they'll be trading off sets. Skippy? Let's see, how long has it been since old John Fahey and Bill Barth and so forth found you in that hospital in Tunica County? Couldn't be very long, could it?
I give it about 3 months, I guess. I estimated that time.
3 months. And how long has it been since you took up guitar again?
Well, I've taken up guitar recently after I came out of the hospital, about the second day.
The second day, huh? So you've been playing pretty much since then.
I've been playing pretty much since then.
Well, we'd sure like to hear how that sounds here. Could you play us something?
I would like to play you one.
Well, we'd sure like to hear it.
I love my little cherry bar better than I love myself. I love my little cherry bar better than I love myself. And if she don't love me, she won't love nobody else. Cherry bar, she quit me. She quit me in a nice, good way. Cherry bar, she quit me. She quit me in a nice, good way. But what to take to get her back? I cares it every day. Cares it every day. And I left Cherry Bar. She was standing in the back door crying. I left Cherry Bar. She was standing in the back door crying. Of course, I feel a condition, but I trouble in none mind. Yeah, that's when she left me. She left tears in my eyes. Yes, when she left me, she left tears in my eyes. Cherry Bar, know that I love her, but her disposition I do despise. Just as sure that spider, he's climbing on the wall. Just as sure that spider, he's climbing on the wall. Cherry Bar, she done quit me. She quit me without a cause. Now you take this southern, I'm gonna cast it sandy field. You take the southern, I'm gonna take the sandy field. Tell Cherry Ball come back to me. She got to come back to me.
Cherry Ball Blues. That's one of the ones you recorded way back in the old days, wasn't it, Skip?
I recorded part of that, but I put new rearrangements to that. All I play is my own version. I don't play copycat after nobody. I just play my own skip.
Tell me something, Skip. How do you go about writing a song?
Well, I compose a song on these terms in this way. Sometime I'll be laying down through the night and there things will come to me. And I'll get up and jot it down. Maybe it's just a title of a song. Skip, you could make a song out of such a thing. Out of cigarette blues, the paperback blues, a Coca-Cola bottle, most anything. And then I get up and jot that down. Perhaps, maybe, the next morning I say, this title I'm supposed to compose a song off of this. And at my leisure time, I sit down and just look like things will come to me. I don't know why. Just gene to that effect, or that's something I don't know what. I can't fathom that out. But yet and still, things will just come to me. And I can get up through the night sometime and jump up and start playing something I never heard. Well, you take it, it's just like that. When I get the words composed, then I put my own music to it. That will be fitting to my composing. My rearrangements are just like I've arranged this song, I composed a song, and such a tune. I get to guitar, piano someplace. I said, well, I'll play this in this key, I'll play this tune, and I'll put this to it and play it in this order. And that's the way mostly that my music is.
Well, tell
now,
me.
the Devil Blues, when I made that, that blues there, when I made the Cherry Ball just then. And I recorded that in Grafton, Wisconsin. It was a tall, slender girl standing right behind my back. She had 2 bunches of cherries right over each shoulder. And I dedicated that to that cherry ball. Because I haven't seen, she's very glamorous, all right, because I didn't know which one I liked best, her or the cherries, but still, I haven't seen it since. But anyway, now, the Illinois blues, when I made that blues, it was a red pocket kerchief around my neck and a big cowboy hat.
Oh, yeah?
And I was sitting on the side of a railroad. At least I had a railroad running through, just like I was in Illinois and was catching the Illinois train or something. They're foreign to that. And the Devil Blues, there was a devil in the shape of a devil with a fork and a long forked tail. And that was the Devil Blues. And all the other blues that I made. Cypress Grove, I was in a grove, I had nothing but little trees in. That's why I was supposed to rather be buried there. Crow Jane, she was standing behind me. She's a tall, glamorous girl, too. And all night long blues, when I made that, I was laying there kneeling, at least, which I was on my way lying down, but I was kneeling when they snapped it, I guess. And that was all night long. Make me one pallet on your floor. So closer to the door, nobody never know. All that, what's the word in the rhymed up for the thing, but the title of it was all night long. And other records, most every record that I made, it was something that, was pertaining to the initiative of the title of the record. Make it more comical, I guess, put more emphasis to the advertisement or the publicity or whatever. Advertisement.
They used to do a lot of that back then.
Yeah.
A lot of advertisements. Tell me, how many songs do you think you've written? All told?
Oh, at that time?
Well, up till now,
Up
say.
until now, well, I have no idea.
That
because
many?
I just, sometimes I have so many requests that people like, and if I can play them, I'll play them. But just my own version, I have pretty well about 30 or 40 already arranged, but still there's always improvement. Music is never completed, and then composing either in case if you are inclined to that effect. That's where I see it, because I can just, maybe, today I said, well, I got 40. You see me to a day week. You said, well, Skipper, you got any more? I said, maybe I have 10 or 12 more. That's just the way that go. Depends, whatever I see that will fit in or be befitting for occasion. That's where I try to rhyme my music.
Well, now, you mentioned Illinois blues. I don't think I've ever heard you do that. Could you do that now?
I don't know whether you have or not.
Well, I know I haven't.
Well,
Could you do that now?
Sure. If you'll accept it.
Sure will.
Sure. I'm on my way to Bangla to tell my boy. I'm on my way to Bangla to tell my boy what a time I had when I was in Illinois, in Illinois, in Illinois. What a time I had in Illinois. When I tend my cotton and I sow my seed, when I tend my cotton and sow my seed, I'm gonna give my baby everything she needs, everything she needs, everything she needs. Give my baby everything she needs. You go down in Bangla, you tell all of my boys. You go down in Bangla, tell all of my boys what a time I'm having in Illinois, in Illinois, in Illinois. What a time I'm having in Illinois. Yeah, she don't let me have none of my boneless meat. She don't let me have my boneless meat. She'll never remember spending my dollars next week. Never, never. She'll never remember spending my dollars next week. If you go to Bangla, you tell my. If you go to Bangla, tell my boy what the times are waiting in Illinois, in Illinois, Illinois. What the times are waiting in Illinois. I've been in Texas and I've been in Arkansas. I've been in Texas, Arkansas, but I never had a good time till I got to Illinois, in Illinois, in Illinois. Never had a good time till I got to Illinois. And you go to Bangla, please tell my boy. You go down in Bangla, tell my boy. Times are waiting them in Illinois, in Illinois, in Illinois, in Illinois, in Illinois.
Yeah, that's some blues. Oh, no.
You like it?
I sure do. That was the one you said you wrote when you were catching the train there?
Yeah, I was at the old dilapidated depot down there.
Now,
I had a big pocket hitch around my neck and a big old cowboy hat. It's like I was waiting for the Illinois train.
well, now I'll tell you, there's one song that's a favorite of mine that you do that you didn't mention, and that's "I'm So Glad."
Yeah?
You still doing that song like you used to? Or?
Oh, I don't know what I do like I used to, but I can do it, and if it suits you, I'll be glad it to, and if it's not, well, I'll do it the other way.
Well, let's hear you do it. I'm sure anxious to hear it.
I'm tired of waiting, I'm tired of grieving, I'm tired of wanting for you. That's reason I'm so glad. Yes, I'm so glad, I'm glad, I'm glad. I'm glad, I'm very glad. Yes, I'm glad, I'm glad, I'm glad. Yes, my heart's alone, and I've been grieving, and I've been crying for you. Yes, and I'm so glad, and I am glad. I'm glad, I'm glad. I'm so, yes, I'm so glad. I'm glad, I'm glad. I'm so tired. Yes, I'm tired, I'm tired. Yes, that's why you fucking suck. Yes, my heart's so weary, and I've been grieving. Yes, and I've been crying for. And I am so tired, and I'm so tired. I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired.
Yeah, what more can you say when you hear something like that? I guess you know now why Skip James has always been called the greatest blues man in the world, and that he is.
I'm glad you like those kind of things. And there is lots more that you haven't heard that I'd like for you to hear when you have leisure time, because it would be a help to me in the future, perhaps. And of course, I don't use this this tuning all the time. There's lots I play in Spanish, and I play in cross note, and I play in natural. And then other than that, I play most any key on piano.
Well, Skippy, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for. And if you folks want to hear more of Skip James, you hurry on down to the Unicorn tonight, because he'll be there.
Thank you.
Well, again, I'm lamenting how little time we've got, and I see the time has just about run out. So I'll sign off by saying this has been Folkside. I'm Phil Spiro, and our guest tonight, we've been very privileged to have Mississippi John Hurt, and very privileged indeed to have Skip James with us. Music tonight has been live. We'll see you next week.
Thank a million.
On November 3rd, an estimated 75 million Americans will go to the polls to choose between Lyndon Johnson and Barry Goldwater. For the educated listener, the November 3rd election results will best be handled by the University Broadcasting System and reported over WTBS AM and FM in Cambridge.
And before we go into an interview, I'd be curious. I mean, Muddy Waters is not your real name, is it, Muddy?
No. My name is McKinley Morganfield, but I prefer Muddy Waters.
Well, how'd you get that name?
It's just like a little kid playing in the mud, and the mother give you a nickname.
So you've been called Muddy Waters ever since you were...
I won't tell the years, but I've been called for a long time, you know.
Yeah. Well, you're performing now at the workshop, right?
At Jazz Workshop, yes.
Yeah. I've seen you, well, I saw you at New York this summer, in the Museum of Modern Art.
Oh, yes, you did. That was a beautiful thing.
That was a beautiful concert,
It
yeah.
was. Really it was. We was playing at the particular time at Apollo Theater, I think. I know I was. And we had an hour on between intermission, about an hour and a half. We came down and did this particular concert. It was beautiful.
Yeah. Well, that's quite different than the workshop. I mean, that was a...
Oh, really? Because we had about 1,700 kids.
Oh, that was beautiful, yeah. What do you like better? Do you like that kind of thing better than, let's say, the smallness of the workshop?
Well, really, I like that better because it only take me about 35 minutes to take care of the show. It would take me all night to take care of the show, you know.
Yeah.
So really, I like that better.
Muddy?
Yes?
What about the kind of people you get at these different concerts? Like the group you got at the Museum of Modern Art is, you know, all New York hippies and stuff. And the cats you're playing for over here at the workshop are sort of, well, pseudo something or other.
Yeah.
We don't know
well,
exactly
this is
called.
it. You know, it just is causing what the people feel, because if we play, really, I dig college dates, you know, and if we play at a concert, we got to have a lot of college people in there, you know. So we got young people and older people, and so that's what I dig. Because when we play in a club, we only get one particular set of people, you know, that I either like blues or I don't. So that's the way that thing goes. But really, what I love to play for everybody.
Yeah, some people don't like the atmosphere of a club too much because they feel a lot of people out in the audience aren't really listening to them. You know, they're
But
bluesing
they're
out
not,
and
you know. But I try to make them listen to me the best I can, you know. But when you're playing at a concert, it's not loud. It's not whatever you're doing. The people's listening to you. When you're playing at a club, somebody talking, somebody listening, and then you can't hear everything that's going on. That's the thing I dislike about playing at a club. When I love to play everywhere.
Yeah, well, let's see, Muddy, you've been around for quite a few years now. It's just recently that you've really made it very, very big. Could you tell us something of your beginnings, let's say, in the field of blues?
You mean why I'm selling bigger now?
Well, no, tell us something about your formative years in the blues field.
Oh, well, the blues field is this with me. I learned the blues in the Deep South. And I learned them on my own. I learned them for myself. And I really dug Son House and Robert Johnson.